My name is Kyung Bo Lee. I go by name Bo. I am senior artist at Sumo Leamington.
Hi, my name is Nina. I'm a technical artist.
My name is Lucia Pigoli. I'm a concept artist and I work in Sumo Leamington.
I specifically work as character artist. I create clothing and accessory for Stampede.
A technical artist is a really hard thing to define, but in general, it's anything between code and art. So I do a lot of lighting or marketing screenshots or any kind of shaders, effects. It can really be anything under the sun.
So concept artists have to convey ideas visually through function and shape. I receive the brief, I work on the concept. When we have like a final form for the asset and we are happy about it, I just share what I did with the 3D artists.
Every task will be start with concept art. We'll start actually working on using 3D modeling tool and start creating what will be used in the game. Usually we use Maya, we still Maya, 3ds Max, and also we use ZBrush, Substance Designer, Substance Painter, and put it in Unity.
Usually I get given a whole map that's unlit, that's directly coming from the environment art team. And then I take that, I double check everything, make sure it's actually not gonna break the performance at all. We check all the meshes, we make sure they will look correctly, and then we can add a bunch of lights and it comes out beautiful. It takes quite a few days, but it's a worthwhile process.
It's good to see everything like that I did, that's just a drawing, and then it's a 3D thing inside the game. I'm like, and I'm driving, I'm passing by and I see something, oh my God, that's mine, and then I lose, obviously.
Good lighting, it's particularly very important when it comes to steering and knowing where the player should go. The races are extremely fast. A lot of light can lead the player directly where they need to go. I really like the lighting I did on the canyon map. That one stands out to me because it was the first map I lit, and previous to Stampede, I didn't really do much lighting, so it was a fun experience, and I think that one came out really well. Like lighting up the sand waterfalls, for example, like there's a lot of pink and blue and different colors mixing together, which is really pleasing to the eye. It's really fun.